Hi, I'm Michelle Asplin, and I want to show you how to send an invoice via Membership Works for either membership renewal or maybe some additional charges for something for a show or an event or something like that. All right, so we're going to go to membershipworks.com, and then you're going to come over to customers and sign in, and then you're going to put your email and password in. Now, there's a few settings to make sure that we have set up before we do an invoice so that they can pay it right from the invoice. So first off, if you go to the help section and you type the word invoices, you will get just one here that just talks about invoices in general. And so you've got some help information there. And then there's also invoice templates, and there are some custom fields that you can add to your invoice template. And the very last one is called DPL, means direct payment URL, which means that when somebody gets sent the invoice, they'll be able to click on the link to pay and not even have to log into their Membership Works account to do it. So that works great if you have organizations with an accounts payable department, maybe somebody else paying the bill. You can forward them the invoice and they can pay without having to worry about logging into Membership Works. So to make sure that that is added, we go to, on the left, customization, and then emails, and then our invoice email. And so if I scroll to the bottom, you can see I have written the words direct payment link, and then I put the code in there. So now when I send this first invoice, and I'll show you what it looks like, you'll be able to see what that looks like. So we want to make sure that is in your invoice template before you start sending invoices out. All right, so now to create an invoice, I'm just going to click on members, and I'm going to go to my own test account, and we're going to do create new entry. And for the type, it's going to be invoice. It's automatically going to put today's date on there, and the default comes up as membership. What am I billing them for? So let's just say I am billing myself for the individual membership. So I would just type that in, individual membership, and the amount, I forget what my test account is set up. Let's just say it's $35. Okay. Now, if it was something that we had to charge tax for, you'd need to manually calculate your tax and add the dollar amount there. Due date, we'll just pick today, kind of a due upon receipt. If there's any penalties for being late, we can assign those, but probably don't need to worry about that. And then we have a couple other options here that we can choose. This last one in particular, update payment, or on payment, update membership as follows. So if we click on that, I am at the individual level for my membership, and it looks like I'm adding the breeder directory to that. So I'm just going to remove that for now, and set the membership expiration date as. So this will renew me for 1 full year once I pay the invoice. And then you can put any sort of notes in here that you want. Admin notes would be just for you, the admin. Maybe I wanted to go to the household membership. I could change that. Maybe that amount is $50. So change the amount of my invoice, and I can put household membership in there. So now my current membership level is individual and the breeder directory for 30. So when I renew, I will be bumped up to household, and let's go ahead and keep that breeder directory in there. So then I click save. So now I've created the invoice. Here it is, invoice 10,000. That's what they start with. Now, once you see the invoice in the timeline, you need to send it to your member. So you'll click on it again. and then you go down to the bottom. Now you can either view it and print it out and mail it for those who don't have an email address, or you can send it via email. So I'm going to go ahead and send it via email. And then let's just hit the view and print as well so you can see it. So here's what the invoice looks like. And here you can see the link to go directly to pay the invoice has been added to it. So you can go ahead and print that out as well. And then I'll just show you real quick, what does that look like? Here it is in my email inbox. And here's what it looks like. And here's the ugly link. Sorry, I can't make it look more pretty. It is what it is. But somebody can click on that and then pay directly. So it will open up another window. And here is the invoice. And they'll put their credit card information in and then be able to hit submit payment. All right, so that's it. That's how you create an invoice. If we wanted to create another invoice, maybe it's not for membership, but maybe for some incidental. So right now the category means that that's where your revenue is going to go. Maybe we change that because they're going to make a donation, or maybe it's a cart purchase. Maybe we have a calendar, 2025 calendar, or 2024 calendar that somebody is purchasing for $10. We can put that in there. Maybe if there's tax related to that, we can add that. And then go ahead and save that and send that out. So it doesn't have to be for membership. It can be for an event payment or donation or cart or some handling or something like that. Now, if you're using the events module, and you want someone to pay for an event, you should do it through there, not necessarily sending them an invoice. But if it's for membership or an item, something that they're paying for, invoices definitely work. And especially for those people who don't have an email address, you can create something that then you can send to them in the mail, and they might then just return that with a check. Or they could go online and pay it with a credit card. So, all right, that's it. That's invoicing. Thank you.